Hey, Wild fans, welcome into Facebook Live. A little different time for you this week. It is The More You Know with Joe, episode 7. I'm Joe O'Donnell. That's Dereck Baribeau. Joining us from Montreal?
Quebec City, actually.
Quebec City. My apologies there. How are you, buddy?
Great, yeah.
Good. I'm doing great. It's great to see you. And I guess update our fans to start here on how the summer's been.
It's been pretty great. Been working out a lot. I just went back on the ice yesterday and playing a little bit of golf. Pretty much it, yeah.
You ended the season on a bit of a down note, not performance-wise, but just injury-wise. How are you feeling? Update our fans on basically your health and how you've been doing.
Yeah, I've been feeling great for the last couple of weeks. I guess it was a tough end of the season for sure, getting a little bad luck, getting another concussion, but feeling great, been working hard, and I'm ready for the next season.
When you get your bell rung like that, it's scary. Sometimes you feel good, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the doctors are telling you, things, and maybe you're not feeling them. I know it can be sort of a very up and down process. How hard was that to manage, during the year? Because a couple of times, unfortunately, you had to miss time with injury.
Yes, concussion's pretty hard because you never know how you feel. Sometimes, some days you feel great, and some days you just feel like you're not there. So, like my last concussion, I was feeling good for like a week, and I went back on the ice, and I just couldn't play. I couldn't see the puck. I had headaches, pretty much neck pain, and yeah, it's pretty tough, but it feels good to be healthy again.
You mentioned before we started that you were at the pool earlier. Have you been doing swimming for cardio? What's that routine like?
Yeah, it's part of our workout. Just go in the pool for an hour, just swimming hard, sprinting in the pool, and not good at it, not at all. It's pretty bad actually, but it's pretty tough, and it's a good way to split the week to not being always in the gym.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you're any good. That was going to be my next question. It's just freestyle, sort of your standard, overhand swimming, for lack of a better term.
It's pretty much freestyle, but we change like every set, so it depends. Our coach tell us what to do, and we just do it and go 100%.
Can you backstroke?
No.
All right, I was kind of. I can't. I have no prayer in a backstroke, so I was just curious if you were that good. What about butterfly?
Oh no, I can't do that too.
No.
I'm just trying to get at the other end of the pool and come back and be alive, not drown.
Speaking of swimming, have you been watching the Olympics?
I watched this morning the 200 meters under the grass. I won a gold for Canada, but I don't really watch like Summer Olympics at all. So, yeah.
What would your favorite Olympic sport be?
That's a good question. I'm not a big athlete, like all-around athlete. So I don't know. I guess I'm a tall guy, maybe, and volleyball could be a good choice, but I don't really know.
Again, fans, joined by Dereck Baribeau, the 22-year-old goaltender, 114 games in his junior career in the Quebec League, 7-3-2 American Hockey League records, and time in the ECHL in this past year for Iowa. A great showing numbers-wise, just one regulation loss, 6-1 and 2-year mark this year. Again, the injuries kind of breaking up your season a few times. You spent some time in now Des Moines over a couple of years. You've gotten to know the city, your teammates, the organization. What do you like the most about Des Moines, Barbs?
I think it's just like being with the boys. We're all living like at the same place, so it's different in junior. In junior, are all in your billets, like all around town. And right now, like I'm living with Damien Giroux, and it feels good to see the guys like every day and spend time with them, like even outside the rink.
How about your goal for training this summer? You mentioned some of the things you're doing, but did you set specific goals for yourself, areas you wanted to improve?
Oh yeah, I wanted to get stronger because I think that would help me a lot, like with my injuries, not to get injured, and not to take too many weights because past couple of years I was maybe too heavy and I wasn't like fast enough on the ice. So I think it's a big part for me to stay between 205 and 210 to stay fast and stay big and stay strong on the ice.
How much will you have to sort of regulate that? I mean, are you on the scale every day when you get up in the morning? Is it a couple times a day? Are you really watching what you eat? Like, how do you sort of get to where you want to be?
Well, I got a nutrition program I think that's a big thing. Like how you eat, it's how you feel the body too. So yeah, and I go on a scale every day just to see like how much weight I gain or lost. And I'm taking my body fat percentage at the gym like a couple of times a month too. So just to be sure everything's perfect for a training camp.
How much weight have you lost during a game or just a typical game? What's the average amount of weight you'll lose? Because I don't know if a lot of fans are cognizant of this, but goalies, especially with all that gear on, sometimes you can lose a lot of weight during a game, 3 periods.
In a game I could lose like maybe like 7 pounds. And I sweat a lot. It's crazy. Even in the gym, I'm always like soaked after a workout. So yeah, I got to get my water before and after because I won't be able to play.
Do you go to the bench every TV timeout, every promotional stoppage, and grab a towel and water? I mean, I know you have the water bottle on top of your net. How do you approach that, being, as you said, a big sweater?
Yeah, I go to the bench every TV timeout. Think more to like talk to the guys because I'm staying alone in my net. So yeah, I talk like when I go to the bench. Like last year, I talked a lot with Jonesy and Rams to maybe know what they see on the ice and talk to my game and to if something came wrong at one play, just talk about it at all.
Have you seen any of our previous episodes that I've done with any of your teammates with this questionnaire I'm about to ask you?
No, I didn't see it. No.
All right. Well, there's 13 questions. I didn't come up with them, but there's some tough ones. So bear with me, Barbs. All right. Here it is. The official questionnaire. The More You Know with Joe, episode 7. That's Dereck Baribeau. If you had the opportunity to join any band, they could be current or an old band, music band, who would you choose and why?
That's a tough one. I'll go like with I don't really know. I don't really listen to music actually, but I kind of a big country guy, so I like Morgan Wallen, but
that's a good choice.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
He's an up and comer. What before a game? What are you listening to?
Playlist of NHL 06. I don't know why I've been listening to that one since I'm in midget AAA, and always get me psyched up.
What sport would you play? We kind of touched on this with the Olympics. If you weren't playing hockey, what would you be playing?
I like rugby. Like it's a tough sport, and I'm a pretty tough guy too. So yeah, I like when it's physical.
Have you played rugby in the past?
I played like a little in high school. Some after like the season, hockey season was done. We were playing like couple sports, and like every day we're playing different sports. And yeah, I played rugby like a couple times just for fun. I liked it.
I would never, if you had given me 30 sports to guess that answer to, I would never have guessed rugby.
No,
it's just not on my radar. As like, I don't watch it a lot. I don't know anybody that's ever played it. So that's pretty cool that you have an interest in it and you've gone out there a few times. I don't even know the rules.
Yeah, I know a couple of rules, but as I said, I played just a couple of times. But maybe if I didn't play hockey, I would play rugby for sure. Yeah.
Not a lot of equipment on though in rugby.
No.
Just a little padded helmet or whatever that thing is that they're wearing. All right, if a zombie apocalypse rolls through, what's the first thing you do in a zombie apocalypse?
Well, I think get a good place to stay and get the waters and food to be sure to survive, and maybe a couple weapons if something's happened.
What's your favorite smell?
Favorite smell? I don't know. My girlfriend gave me like this perfume like for Christmas. It's like the white Lacoste, and yeah, it smells pretty good, I guess.
What's the most used app on your phone?
Snapchat, for sure.
Yeah. Are you doing a lot of snapping or just scrolling through other people's stories?
No, I'm just like snapping my buddies and my girlfriend. That's pretty much it. But I'm not always on my phone too. So,
would you consider yourself a good follow on Snapchat? Like, do you think your friends girlfriend, family, would they be like, yeah, Barb's, his Snapchat game is pretty legit?
No, because I don't post stories at all. I'm just like talking to people on Snapchat. I don't know why. Like I'm just saying like a couple pictures. Like actually me and Rhino work this year. We're just saying our face like maybe 20, 30 times a day, just our face just for nothing. See what we're doing. So
just to get a laugh from each other.
Yeah.
I like that. What superpower would you choose?
Yes, like super strength, like Superman, I guess. Yeah.
Super strength. Yeah. Good choice. What's the last text message you sent? No context here, so it could be anything. What's the last text you sent? Hopefully it's PG.
Well, I texted you like 30 minutes ago to tell you that was good for a time. So yeah, that was the last one.
The last one was to me saying you were good for the interview. All right, perfect. Yeah. What's your favorite sandwich?
My favorite what?
Sandwich.
Oh, yeah. Sandwich. Just a club sandwich. Pretty good, yeah.
What are you putting on there?
I'll put tomatoes, lettuce, chicken, bacon for sure. Sometimes I put an egg in it too.
Nice. Any mayo or?
Yeah, put mayo in there. I'm gonna cycle too.
What kind of bread are you gonna have that club sandwich on?
I guess I'll take like the multigrain one.
Gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, healthy guy,
What's the best kind of cheese?
Brie, for sure. Yeah.
Interesting answer. I noticed, Ben Gisselson did a piece on iowawild.com. So for our fans out there today on Facebook Live, again, send your comments, questions, etc. For Dereck Baribeau if you got any. We got a couple questions left with him here, but don't forget to check out iowawild.com for the written feature each week. And this week, Dereck Baribeau, of course, our featured guest. And in there, I noticed there's something where if you get kind of grumpy if you don't have certain either snacks or you're not really full. Can you elaborate on that for a quick minute?
Well, I just don't know. I just gotta eat. It's if I don't, I just get grumpy. Like I guess a pretty nice story. I was on a road trip with my buddies, and I was like mad in the car, and like my buddies were like, what's up?" Because we didn't sleep like much because we went on the road like all night and stuff. I just told my friend, "You got to feed me now. Like that's the time we got to stop next exit. Like get some snacks because I'm gonna kill like all of you guys."
How do you make these 6 and 7 hour bus rides? 5.5 hour bus rides the Iowa Wild take with there's snacks on there, but I'd hate for you to be in a bad mood at say 1 a.m. Des Moines still 2 hours away before the team gets back. You've had enough of the snacks. Like, how do you handle that?
I sleep, Joe. Like the whole trip, I sleep.
I should know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to you too. So you pretty saw me a couple of times sleeping there.
Yeah, maybe that's why I never noticed you upset because you're just
I'm just
lights out.
Yeah.
All right, back to the questionnaire. If you had to be transformed into an animal, which animal would you choose and why?
I think lion because like he's strong and king of jungle,
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of those from your teammates as well. Lions, tigers, basically anything that's going to kick some butt.
That's it.
You have $7 at the grocery store, Dereck Baribeau. What are you buying?
Good one. Buy for sure water because I'm always thirsty and always sweating. So a lot of water.
Maybe 3 big bottles of water.
Yeah, just a lot of water.
It's a good thing the question says grocery store, not airport, because if it was the airport, you'd get the smallest bottle and you'd be out of money afterwards.
Yeah, for sure.
Unbelievable pricing. But I digress. All right, what's the last book you read?
Harry Potter. The
Which
last
one?
one. Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
Did you obviously saw the movies as well?
Yeah, like a lot.
I have read 0 Harry Potter books, pages, sentences, and I can tell you for sure I have not seen any of the movies either. How disappointed are you right now?
A lot, man. Can't believe it.
We'll work on that this year.
Perfect.
Describe bring them on the bus. Last question for you, Barbs. Describe in 5 words what hockey means to you. Now, some of your teammates that we had on previously have just kind of, said competitive or fun, or so you can put it in a sentence if you want, but give me 5 words. Give our fans 5 words about, sort of what hockey means to you.
I guess friends, fun, passion, competitiveness, and winning's fun.
I love it. That's a good way to end it, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Nothing better than winning, and you did a lot of that this year. 6-1-2 with the Iowa Wild. Glad to see you're healthy and doing well, and really appreciate spending some time with our fans today on Facebook Live and making this work.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks, Joe.
All right, Wild fans, don't forget IowaWild.com. New coaches have been announced. New assistant coaches, Nolan Yonkman and Nate DeCasimiro. Of course, season ticket holder information. The full schedule is out, and many more of these: lights, camera, and then the player. Insert player name there. These features coming your way every Wednesday, Facebook Live, and check out the written feature as well on IowaWild.com. Dereck Baribeau, enjoy the rest of the summer. We will see you soon, my friend. Just a couple of weeks from now, it feels like everybody will be back in town. So great catching up with you.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks, Joe.
All right, see you, Wild fans. Take care.
See ya. Take care.